And a good Thursday, everybody. Welcome in, Chase and Big Joe here at the Omni Nashville Hotel. We're back in Kitchen Notes today on 102.5 The Game. Our man Todd just walked in and said hi. We always love Todd Rodermel coming in and saying hello. But what's up, Big Joe?
It's a big day. It's an exciting day. CMA's in town. You and me and Dr. Crane hitting the town tonight. I am so excited.
Yes, it is going to be a lot of fun. I know we didn't want us to tell, but we're going to. Dr. Crane is going to be juggling down at the Riverfront stage. So we look forward to seeing him do that later.
Right at 4 o'clock.
It'll be around more 4:45, 5 o'clock.
Oh,
there's
they
a
pushed
concert. Yeah, there's a concert in front of me, and I have to attend it. So,
Okay. Well, we know that you're going to do a great job, and we're looking forward to it. And who's the concert? Do you know?
Yeah, it's Hayden Kaufman. He's actually performing today, and he's one of the Nashville. I wouldn't say Nashville natives, but he's a Tennessee native. He's the East Tennessee boy. So he's performing at CMA's for I believe the second or third time. So this is a good go around for him.
I thought it was some guy named Holden.
No. I think that was yesterday or tomorrow.
You sure about that?
I believe so.
Okay. All right, that's fine, man.
So anyway, excited to be here at the Omni today. As we love kitchen
I
notes.
was waiting for that.
We love
Come down the Omni. Great people. You're always frowning. Why you frowning?
Could I have taken him in a fight?
I don't know. You might.
That's the first question. I love it, man.
I don't know. You know. NBA Finals get underway last night. I didn't watch the whole game, but I did tune in to the second half. And the moment I tuned in, the Spurs were up by like 11 or 12. And I looked at my girlfriend and I said, Knicks are going to come back and win.
Did you say that?
I did. It
now
just
get
had,
her on the phone. I don't believe that.
It just had a feel. And our buddy Luke Cornett was, well, he's not our buddy, but we support
our
buddy. Support Luke with the Spurs. It just the Knicks, Jalen Brunson took over and they came back and won.
A few things here to unpack. First of all, this is the first time we've ever led the show with NBA talk.
I know.
So that's
Probably the last.
So that's something. And I want to make sure I'm going to vet this and see if you said that and said, hey, Knicks are coming back. They're going to storm back and win this game. It was a fun game to watch last night.
You know what she's probably going to her response to you
Who
is probably
this?
going to be. No, it's going to be he was talking. I don't remember.
Were the Knicks on Andy Cohen last night? I don't remember seeing that. He's got the 4-1-1. I didn't know if that was him last night or not. No, it was fun. Look, I'll watch championship games. You forced me to watch a game. Third period of the Stanley Cup game the other night, which was great.
And we got game 2 tonight.
Game 2 tonight. So I don't know. Championship games, I think you should watch.
Do you remember
Unless it's baseball?
Speaking of the Bravo sphere, do you remember like 2 or 3 years ago we had on the McBee, the dad and like a son for the McBee Dynasty, which is one of those reality shows. It was like the first we had I think we were, or I feel like it was a summer. I don't remember. I can't.
McBee?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was
it
you.
McBee and Welch from McGavick?
No.
McBee.
No, it was there's a show called the McBee Dynasty that's on Peacock and Bravo and all that.
No, I don't remember this at all.
Yeah, I don't remember why we had him on, but we had him on. I think the dad is in jail.
Oh,
No.
okay. Was this before or after you had the guitar player from Styx on?
After.
Best interview ever. Best interview. Where I was in my life at the time, that was the best interview of all time, man.
And it was about 6 weeks later.
Right.
My
gosh.
It all kind of worked out.
It did. It did, man. That was funny.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
Great oldies.
Anyway. We're kind of fresh off the McFarland stuff yesterday being introduced. We enjoyed having him on the show. A lot of positive response on that, and now the work begins for the Preds. Things are going to pick up in the next few weeks because you got the draft 3 weeks from now.
Right. I guess he took his notes with him from Colorado. I would.
Oh, of course.
Like, hey, what happened? Hey, don't worry about it. I'm taking my notes with me and getting it done. So, yeah, a lot to work on that and figure things out and who's going to stay, who's going to go. And July 1st will be here before you know it, and on and on and on. So it's exciting time. It's June, man. Time for June topics.
Yes.
Like, hey, the Mount Rushmore, the Arizona Cardinals.
Larry Fitzgerald.
That's it. Kurt Warner.
Yeah.
Gosh. Who? Pat Tillman.
Pat Tillman. Yeah, you'd put him on there.
So is it? If you go back to St. Louis, you got Dan Deerdorf, Conrad Dobler, Jim Hart, on and on and on and on. But
so you haven't done this yet. Our friend Ricky sent it to us. Like, you guys are going to get addicted to this. Remember, the Immaculate Grid was the thing like a few years ago, which I still love the Immaculate Grid. Now there's this 20and0.com site that you basically randomly. So you have to fill each position on offense and defense for a football team, and it randomly picks a team and randomly picks an era. And so let's say you look at like the Titans the 1999 to like 2002 Titans popped up, and I needed an edge rusher. So naturally I went Javon Curse.
Yep.
But like if you needed a quarterback, you could have taken McNair.
Right.
Like, and the object is to build a team that will go 20-0 and go undefeated. The closest I've gotten so far is 17-3.
Who's your quarterback?
Stafford.
Lion
Stafford. Like with that year, he threw over 5,000 yards,
and he spent half the season on his butt too, because he had nobody to block for him.
But I had like Emmitt Smith as a running back.
What year, Emmitt Smith?
It was towards the end, but he's still with the Cowboys.
Okay,
I think 99. Or
not Cardinals, Emmitt Smith.
No.
Okay, good.
And then I had like Keyshawn Johnson with the Bucks. Hines Ward, like 2004 Hines Ward, something like that.
Not bad.
Here, I think I sent it to you guys. I did two, but the 17-3 one, you've sent your pictures are hilarious. So I had Matthew Stafford, Adrian Peterson, Tyreek Hill, George Kittle, Amari Cooper with the Raiders, Hines Ward 2009, J.J. Watt 2022, Albert Hainsworth 2008, Clay Matthews 2014, Dion 1996.
And you went 17-3 at this team?
Yeah.
It's a 20-0 team right there.
Malcolm Jenkins 2015 and Paul Posluszny 2013.
It's a pretty good team you got there.
But AP was over 2,000 yards 2012. But anyway, this thing is awesome. And it said it's an A-, 17-3, dangerous.
So I'll play it later on when I get some time to do that. So that sounds like it'd be something fun to occupy my time, which I already have 19 other things occupying my time. The Immaculate Grid was great, and it just got so frustrating after a while.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. I don't want to get to things that frustrate me, but that's fun. If you had to build a dream team, that's something crazy to do all that.
615-737-1025 is our phone and text line, driven by WilsonCountyHyundai.com. We haven't done it for a few days because we've just had a lot going on. But, Joe, do we have a question of the day?
We do. So there's a friend of mine that's traveling. He's in Texas, and he spent $275 the other night on a steak. So the question is, how much would you pay for a steak?
Ooh.
How much would you pay for what you think is going to be an outstanding steak? 615-737-1025. I'm telling you right now, I'm not going more than $75 for a steak.
I'm around that. I need to look something up because I'm going to tell you the best steak I've ever had, but I want to get it right.
Well, the best steak I ever had was over at Bob's Chop House.
That's what I was going to say. And it's the truth.
It's really good.
It's
years ago when I was in Amarillo, you can eat, I think it's a 72-ounce steak. If you eat that, it's for free. And so I said, I'm going to try that. I'm telling you, that's no problem. You get about a third of the way through, and you're like, I'd like to die.
I'd
like to die because I'm not eating this whole steak.
I had a prime ribeye, 18-ounce, and I didn't eat it all, but at Bob's, it was fantastic.
How much?
I think it was like 80 or 85.
Okay, so you'll pay that. I'm 75.
I pay 100.
100 for a good steak.
Yeah.
All right, I'm at 75. Dr. Crane, what would you pay?
Well, I've already done this before. Elk steak, it was $150.
Elk? So you ate an elk?
Yeah, elk steak, $150. It was 32 ounces. It was delicious, buttery, rich. It's a lot better than a regular, ribeye steak or whatever. The meat's leaner, healthier. It makes your skin glow. It was something I had to try when I was in San Antonio.
Of course you care about that.
But, hey, might as well, right?
All right, now correct me if I'm wrong. All right. Is a steak just not from like a cow? I mean, does an elk steak qualify? I don't know this answer.
Yeah, it's like you know, a different type of deer in a roundabout way.
Well, if I eat a deer, I'm not going to say that's deer steak, right? Does that
Yeah,
make sense?
no, they have deer steak. What are you talking about?
But like a steak, like if I go to Bob's, I'm like, give me an elk steak. I mean, I don't. You're fancy. You're fancier than I am. So does that qualify as a steak? I don't know.
It does.
Okay, so that's like
I think yeah. I mean, I
is that an exotic steak?
You could
No, I
say
just think it's a
exotic. I mean,
different-
it's in the area. Like it's not a animal you can. I mean, you can get it overseas, but you also get it here in the States.
well, isn't it kind of like? I mean, there's buffalo steak too. So like that. I mean, it's like a black Angus cow, or I mean, I know it's not a cow, but like it's a different.
Right.
I think they're considered in the family.
We got our text line. Could fill us in because I don't know.
You know who would know the answer to this is Jeff Fisher. I feel like he would know the answer to this.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm a steak right now. What's going on? And the cats are doing great. I'm doing great. You guys doing great. But it's like a hamburger, McDonald's, Whataburger, Cletus, and Browns, whatever. It's still a hamburger, but they're different hamburgers.
Well, because it's the type of meat. I mean, there's prime meat, beef. There's choice. I don't know if there's anything under choice.
So if you do a hamburger eating contest, like what's the best hamburger? Could you include those together?
I guess
Like Cletus, Whataburger, and then McDonald's.
Yeah, but I mean, like if you go to Cletus or you go to you go here and you have a burger, you're going to taste the difference.
Okay.
Like I mean, because of how it's prepared and the cut of meat and all that stuff.
Elk steak. I've
heard of elk steak.
If you get the chance, try it. You will not regret it.
Is there some place around here to do
lean? Is it more lean?
It's lean, but it still carries a lot of rich flavor. That's the beauty about it.
Does this have anything to do with the elk that was missing from the zoo? Is this part of your?
No, that was not me. That might have been somebody else.
So that's a question of the day. How much would you pay for a steak? Dr. Crane's at 150. Chase is 100. I'm at 75. How much you would pay for a steak?
Which is a lie. You'd be like $30.
If that. Can we barter this somehow? And by the way, if they bring with kale out with it, I'm walking out of the restaurant. I'm like, no, we ain't doing that.
615-737-1025. We will get we got a couple of calls. We'll get to the texts. Coming up next is Chase and Big Joe here on this Thursday, 1025 The Game. PMA flavor. I don't love doing this because I'm a very humble guy, but I will pass this along. But we've been nominated for a Tennessee Association of Broadcasters Award. So we're
for best sports show.
Yeah, we're very
congrats, buddy.
Humbled.
Absolutely,
and
we are
appreciative of that.
As I say every day, our great and amazing, good Lord, our great and amazing texters and our listeners all day long, but during our show 12 to 3, we really appreciate you guys and the interaction for our really silly, goofy questions like today. Our question today is, how much would you pay for a steak? And we got so many responses that it's hard to get to all, but thank you. We read them all. 615-737-1025. How much would you pay for a steak? But again, you guys come every day with great creativity, and we really, really appreciate all guys and gals.
Yes. So you guys make it happen. You make us the people show. So
yep, we have a show that we're working on in a few weeks that if we could pull this off, might be the greatest 3-hour radio show in the history of Nashville, Tennessee. Dr. Crane doesn't know about this yet.
Yep, but
just
he'll be a part of it.
But Dr. Crane, I'll text you in a moment.
If I have to dress up as something, I'm not coming.
You're not leaving studio.
Oh.
I'll tell you this. It's that good.
Yeah.
I mean, we miss you.
You'll enjoy it.
Yes.
So
it's June and July, man. We got some time to have fun.
We'll have some fun with it.
Yes.
So on the lines of if I told you could be fully padded up and I'll pay you'll get paid $1 million to take a hit from somebody, who would you take a hit from? Any era in football.
A cheerleader for the Broncos.
No, it's got to be like a legit.
No, you have to like. Would you like
Lawrence Taylor? I'll pay you $1 million to take one hit from Lawrence Taylor.
I would, because I don't think he hit hard. I just think he brought you down. Like, he's in your face so quickly they would tackle you.
Okay.
I want a hard hitting guy. Like I saw Albert Hainsworth.
Blaine Bishop.
Blaine's pretty good. Yep, Blaine could knock your block. I saw Blaine hit Pharrell Edmonds in the end zone of an Oilers-Raiders game. I think it broke Blaine's forearm.
Yeah.
And it was in the end zone. And he says, I was right there in the end zone. He says, I think I broke my arm. And then went back to the huddle. That's how tough Blaine Bishop was.
Who's the guy that Chris Sanders, Greg Lloyd?
Greg Lloyd, yeah. Yeah, that's it. But to get hit hard, I mean, Ronnie Lott.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some of the guys that you just destroyed people throughout the – I mean, Jeff Fisher, hey, guys, Ronnie Lott would do that. But, no, it'd have to be – but I saw Hainsworth in 08 and 07 destroy people coming through the line of scrimmage. I mean, I saw him at Adrian Peterson. I think it was 07. He hit him so hard that I think Peterson was like, I'd rather go home and get hit by Albert Hainsworth again.
Jackson says Al Del Greco.
Oh, my gosh. He'd take your knees out.
He would. Hey, some kickers, man, like they get their moment. You never know.
I remember he missed that field goal versus the Ravens, and I was on the field. And he was running off the field, and this guy's like, I hate you, Delgado. I hate you, Delgado. Some drunk Titans fan. I was like, you hate him? He only made 1,000 winning kicks for you.
Automatic Al.
He was great.
Yeah.
You know where Al went to college?
Auburn.
Uh-huh. You know what he's doing now or was doing for many years?
Golf coach
at
a high school down there, I think. Oh, at Sanford?
Sanford.
That's right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, were you flipping me off for?
That's right.
Yeah,
well,
that's
Delgado.
right.
Get him, Delgado.
Nevada Josh says Bill Romanowski.
Yeah. He's dirty. He was a dirty player.
Yeah.
Dirty.
Oh, here's one. Jack Tatum.
Jack Tatum.
Tatum might put you in intensive care.
Jack Tatum, had he played today, would be in prison.
Yeah, 100%. He was one of my dad's favorite players.
He paralyzed Daryl Stingley.
Yep.
I mean, but he would just – that was football. They had to change the way you hit people back then. You had to change that because it was so violently violent.
Did he pass away?
Yes. Yep. His grandson plays for the Texans.
Yeah, my dad was like a huge fan of the Raiders back in the day, like with Darryl LaMonica and
going way back.
the Madden teams. But when Jack Tatum, he was like, that was where his joke started of, Jack Tatum was one of the guys who would get out on work release and play on Sundays.
Yep. It was good. I mean, all those guys back then were, Mel Blount is not considered a dirty player because he wasn't dirty, but Mel Blount was the hardest hitters. It was part of the Steel Curtain for many years. Terry Bradshaw, remember that, Dr. Crane? Terry Bradshaw talk about Mel Blount and how hard he hit people, and they're like, dear God, glad he's on my team. When Bradshaw spoke a few years ago about that, but you don't have like in today's game. I don't know who the hardest hitter is. Like Ray Lewis was. I mean, those guys still around? I'm not sure they are anymore. I mean,
no,
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Who's considered? What's the guy, the jackass for the Texans? Always Al Shire. Is that the guy?
Yeah,
he's always fined for late hits. I think he's a dirty player. I don't think he's a legitimate hard hitting guy. He's a dirty player, and all the fines back me up on that. So the era of heavy hitting, decleating guys, I don't think we'll ever see again.
No,
I don't.
I don't either. I mean, I just think that the game's changed too much. We know too much about concussions. We've seen too many, guys from that era that have struggled later in life. And so I just think.
Well, plus, if I hit you too hard, I'm getting flagged.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying.
I'm getting flagged on this.
You're getting flagged because they've changed the rules because of the long-term effects.
Right. But it's also if, like, what was it a couple years ago when the guy landed on Rodgers was throwing the ball and he didn't pick him up, but he kind of landed on him to the side, and they called hit on the quarterback, illegal hit on the quarterback, and it was like, I didn't do anything. That's how I fell on him. So they had changed the rules so much now in the National Football League. It's like, what? That's why you drop down to like the group of 5 in Division II. They still play football and they knock the hell out of you, man. I love that.
Nick, who'd you say?
Derwin James with the Chargers. I still think he's a pretty popular guy that likes to lay the wood.
Oh, he just got paid too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those guys they're few and far between now. You don't see much of those anymore.
There are no hard hitters because the NFL protects offensive players.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Ronnie Lott, Dick Butkus, Troy Polamalu.
Jail, all of them in jail.
Terry Tate.
Jail, all of them. They'd go to jail, all
Ray
those
Lewis.
for how hard they hit.
Yeah, I mean, Troy Polamalu was a hit man.
He was.
100%.
Think about Ryan Clark if you didn't mention him.
Who?
Ryan Clark, yeah.
Ryan Clark with the Steelers.
Oh,
Yeah,
can't stand that guy.
Yeah. Coming up next, we want to tell you about the Bruschetta Bourbon Music City Grand Prix that is coming our way July 18th and 19th. We will have Ann Fishgren from IndyCar in the Bruschetta Bourbon Music City Grand Prix join us coming up next. You're on Chase and Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5, the game on this Thursday, and a little over a month away, the Nashville Super Speedway will be buzzing again, this time for the Bruschetta Bourbon Music City Grand Prix. IndyCar will be there, and we say hello now to our good friend Ann Fishgren from the Bruschetta Bourbon Music City Grand Prix. Ann, I saw you over the weekend. It was good to see you, and I know you're excited a little over a month away to be back racing.
We are. We're so excited to be back at Nashville Super Speedway, July 18th and 19th for IndyCars on track in Tennessee. It's going to be great.
A little earlier this year, which I think is, you obviously will take it wherever it is on the schedule, but this is going to be post World Cup, and you guys will be highlighted.
Yes. So our amazing partners at Fox are going to be broadcasting all the World Cup games. And we were able to figure out an amazing way to be hosting on Sunday, July 19th, following the game. We will be creating a huge opportunity for fans to come out, to watch the game, to watch some live music, to watch the race. I mean, it is one-stop shop all weekend long. It's going to be such a fun time for everyone, families, young adults, race fans of all ages. I mean, soccer fans of all ages, you name it. There is something for everyone all weekend long.
And when you say there's something for everyone, I mean, like, the thing that I love about this event is obviously the race is the main event, but there's so many other things going on for fans and families to do. And I know you'll have even more announcements as we get closer, but that's my favorite part about this. It's more than just the race on July 19th.
Well, this morning, we announced our match day at the pub. We're building out a soccer enthusiast fan zone. We'll have open play games on a soccer field. We'll have screens and pubs and gaming units and influencers and all this fun around all the FIFA World Cup excitement that's going on all summer long. But in this area, match day at the pub, we will have all content, especially on Sunday, soccer from the time the gates open until the ceremony drops on TV. And then Saturday, there'll still be some soccer on, some content from the racetrack on, but no matter what, this new fun area we're building, match day at the pub, is going to be a soccer fanatics one-stop shop to be a part of the entire weekend.
I think it's great. And Joe here, good to talk to you again. Last year we talked about family friendly at the race, and I went out there, and I got to tell you, I think family friendly is an underrated statement. I mean, access to the drivers, to the pits, to everything. I mean, you guys really make it a whole day for the family. Like, you're not just sitting in the stands, like, you're part of everything. And I think that's so vital to what you guys are doing that it was perfect last year.
Yeah, the NTT IndyCar Series and the Indy Next by Firestone Series do allow us to engage with families and customers in a really unique way. The garages are very accessible. The autograph sessions are free. Right now, by today, the lowest ticket price for an adult is $40, with a kid being $6. So we want to make sure that we're being affordable and accessible, not only from a price range to get into this event with so much going on, and to ensure that you have a full day of things to do and people to see, but also from an accessibility standpoint, Joe, to what you just mentioned, right? Like, you buy a grandstand ticket, you're there for the autograph session, and you don't pay more for that autograph session. Drivers are around, there's always a buzz going on, and we try to fill the content to make sure that you have a really great day out here with us at Nashville Super Speedway.
Well, not only that, but walking through the garage and talking to the drivers, that they're all signing autographs. I mean, if they didn't like it, they're putting on a good act, because they signed everything. They talked to everybody. They welcomed people into the pit to talk about the car. I don't think I've ever seen that type of access before a big automotive race, because the way they were talking. I mean, I just think it's really cool. If you're into that, even the slightest bit, it's worth every penny because of the access you get.
Absolutely. Our drivers are the nicest, most engaging athletes out there. They do spend time with the fans and make sure that they provide as much time as they can with that quality engagement.
And obviously, everybody's going to be cheering for Joseph Newgarden, the hometown guy, as he won it last year. But, I mean, it's so funny. I've known Joseph a long time and covered his career, but you go look at his stats, 33 wins, 2 Indy 500s, 2 championships. I mean, he continues to be one of the true faces of the NTT IndyCar series and a guy to watch.
He absolutely is. And, so many of our drivers had started in young go-kart, 3, 4, 5 years old. Well, he didn't start till he was like 12 or 13. So he has really built this career somewhat later in life. I know that sounds crazy, right? 12 or 13, like 11 or 12, 13 is late, but it is for some of these drivers that have made it pretty far into IndyCar or NASCAR. And he's really been so successful, and we are beyond lucky that he lives here with us in Tennessee and in Nashville, and is such a great advocate, not only for the community here, but also for IndyCar as a whole.
And keeps racing and doing well for Team Penske, which keeping the captain happy is always a good thing.
Never a bad day when you can keep the captain happy. Absolutely.
MusicCityGP.com. That's where you can go and get the tickets. And I know we'll be talking as we get a little closer, again, a little over a month away, but we're excited to be back out at the Nashville Super Speedway for the Bruschetta Bourbon Music City Grand Prix.
Yes, can't wait to see everyone July 18th and 19th.
Awesome. And we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, guys.
Yep. Ann Fishgren from the Bruschetta Bourbon Music City Grand Prix, July 18th and 19th at the Nashville Super Speedway. Go to NashvilleSuperspeedway.com or, of course, MusicCityGP.com. You can get your tickets to that great event. We'll see if Joseph can defend his crown.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun last year. Look, that is all cool because you don't see the IndyCar like every day, right? NASCAR was great, the Speedway last week, and that was a lot of fun. Just go to the race and see, and it's fun, and they do a great job with the access for everybody, and the autographs, and get into the pit, and they make it a really fun day for everybody. So it's I had a great time last year.
Yeah, it is cool. I mean, and look, it was obviously cool down here and watching them go across the bridge, but the racing out at the Super Speedway is fantastic as well. So,
but we get, it's not like they, it wasn't working down here, right?
No, the Titans were like, "Hey, we're going to take your racetrack. We're going to build a stadium,
$2 billion stadium here." But thankfully, the Speedway's out there. Look, I remember when it came in the early 2000s and all that happened at the racetrack. It was fun. It's a fun race to go to, and it's the middle of summer. There's nothing going on July 19th, so go do it.
Yeah, absolutely. So MusicCityGP.com, and I think they're going to have a setup during CMA Fest where you can see the car. They had the Indy car out at the fan zone at the Speedway last weekend, and I went and checked it out. Those things are just awesome, like little rocket ships.
Yeah, can you fit it? What's the size?
No, I don't think I can.
No, I think they're all tiny anyway, those guys.
Here's what I'm always worried about. I'm not as worried about getting in it as I am getting out of it.
Good point.
Like my luck, I'd squeeze in and then they'd have to get the jaws of life to bring me
I don't
out.
know. I don't think I could get. Yeah, that's a good. You remember a couple years ago, I was getting on the NASCAR car, and you
I
taped
can
it.
get in those.
It took me like 15 minutes to get out. My foot got stuck. I got a cramp in my leg. I couldn't get out. I fell out of the car. And so I was like, I thought you were joking at first, but you really couldn't get out. I'm like, no, I couldn't get out of the damn car.
By the way, I meant to tell you, because you would have laughed. So on Saturday night, they did the pre-race stuff on the front stretch at the track. So I'm stage side, and as soon as they do the command to start engines, I have to hoof it back to pit road. So
oh my gosh,
I'm running across the field.
By the way, folks, Chase runs like Forrest Gump.
Worse. So I'm hoofing it across the field, and usually where I cut through, they had all the cars lined up, and so I'm like, I can't go through there. So I just go, well, I got to jump the wall. I got to go over a pit wall. So I get to the wall, and I'm climbing over. There's a bunch of people, and I feel my back foot catch the wall, and I am like, oh no. And luckily, I caught myself. I caught myself, because if I didn't, I'm face planting. Like it would be. They would probably have had to delay the race because they would have had to come and get me.
So a true friend, if I'm there, I'm laughing at you. I'm sorry.
Of course.
I'd want you to laugh.
I would
at me.
want you. No,
Okay.
no.
All right.
I mean, I'm going to make sure you're okay. but then I'm going to laugh.
That's a little bit extreme. I'm going to laugh. If your friend doesn't laugh at you when you face plant, then yeah, you shouldn't do that.
I mean, Ricky face planted one time on Broadway, and I was in tears. I'm helping him up, and I was in tears.
And that what did some Predator player see you guys do that?
Yeah, I think so. I forgot who it was, but
I would
apparently
love that.
Philip Forsberg was at the race on Sunday. I never
Was he?
ran into. Yeah, he was with his wife and kid. But
I did see a picture. That is right.
But Bussin' with the Boys put their little vlog out, and they ran into him.
You're a big fan of them now, aren't you? After you talk to him, you're like,
they
that
were
Taylor
cool.
Wan's not so bad.
They
You
were-
get that Jeff Fisher voice. Hey guys, hey guys, you doing out here today?
They were cool. They were fine. So that would.
By the way, does Taylor Lewan weigh 200 pounds?
I don't know. He's lost a crap.
I didn't know. I was right next to him in the
He
media
looks
center.
good. I mean, Compton does too. Compton's like swolled up and lost some. So
I'm gonna do the Homer Simpson line. You just want you to go ahead and marry him, Chase.
Why don't you marry him, Mark? John McClain going to join us at 2:00 today. We'll talk some football with him. It's Chasing Big Joe 102.5 The Game. Okay. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5, the game here on this Thursday at the Omni Nashville Hotel at Kitchen Notes, as we love being at. And our show presented by the Omni Nashville Hotel as well.
All right. Sorry. Sorry. I was talking to our lovely server, Kay, here at Kitchen Notes. That
We love Kay.
she's the best. She's the absolute best. So we appreciate her service. All the good folks here at the Omni.
I love Tennessee.
To do all that with being said.
You know, I know we don't talk about your favorite sport, baseball, all that much here on the show.
Yeah.
I never in a million years thought on June 4th I'd be talking about the Braves going for big swings at the deadline and then being a true contender for the World Series. But they are.
Dude, you got another 10 months for the World Series.
Well, it's not quite that long, but like
5 months.
Yeah.
5 months. World Series is not till November.
But
5 months.
They have a 9.5 game lead in the East right now. So I know that can go away, but still, they have now, I believe they have now surpassed their win total this year for all of last year.
Well, you know why?
Why?
Ted Turner, Bobby Cox, Bob Horner.
Yeah, the triumvirate. They're up there.
Good word. You know that FRA word. But no, I'm telling you, I mean, there's a reason. There's your motivation.
Yep.
Those three right there, and I think that's great. I think they should go win the World Series for those guys. Go do it.
They all got up there, and Hank was waiting on them. Like, let's go.
Yeah, right.
Let's do this.
I'm looking at I'm trying to my laptop, so I'm looking at I always like looking at the standings, like June, what's going on.
I mean, the Phillies haven't been. I mean, they've struggled. They're 32-29. The Nationals are below 500. Marlins are below 500. The Mets have one of the highest payrolls in baseball and have won 27 games. I mean, it's just.
Well, it's funny, again, June topic, but when you look at baseball, I was just looking at like, there's going to be a lockout next year. Yep. I mean, it's going to happen. And I always go back like, all right, when they locked out in 94, they stopped the World Series. Expos would have won the World Series. They were such a good baseball team.
It would have been Braves and Expos.
And they ruined it.
Yeah.
They ruined the night. I was so mad they ruined it. Then they missed half our April of 95 getting together. But I always go back to this in baseball. I think the one record that'll never be broken, 50
history, first of all, to have 2 rings instead of 1. You know, that right here, then there's clearly talking about an Hall of Fame. How you bounce around like a football. And I think eventually we will get Hall of Fame, but I don't think it'll be 5 years after. That's I gotta say, you know, Jack Tatum's story, okay? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so Jack Tatum, who was not as many listeners to every time, and people listen to Google and see what I'm talking about. And Jack was very quiet, but he had eyes that were penetrating. He had this big old black handlebar mustache, and he just looked like he would tear you apart, kind of like a pit bull. Well, in 1981, the Oilers went to L.A. and played the Rams in the first game. Then they went second game to Cleveland, and it was a Monday night game. And on the plane back, the media rode the charters back then, and all the players were asleep. The lights were out, and 2 DBs, Greg Stemrick and J.C. Wilson, 2 starting corners, they were hopped up on something because they started running up and down the aisles, waking people up, guys yelling, you know, bleep you and stuff like that. And they get to one row where it's like a body. There's a blanket, there's a body, the blanket's over the body. They don't know who it is. They go up, they shake him, and the blanket comes down real slow. And it's Jack Tatum's head. And there's just enough light for them to see it. And he looks up at them, doesn't say a word, and they're like, Jack, sorry, you need anything when he get you pull? And they pull that blanket back over his head. They went and sat down, never said another word because they were scared to death of Jack Tatum, who played in the same secondary with him.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, that guy. Unbelievable. John, this week, Myles Garrett gets traded from the Browns to the Rams. Rams give up a number 1 pick. And Jason and I talked about this all week about the trend now, John, to give up number 1 picks to get somebody you know is good, that you see their value, because 50% of the time, these number 1 picks, you don't know if you're going to hit on them or not. The Rams have been massively successful at this. Do you see a trend happening where teams give up their number 1 pick to get a valued guy back because they know they've seen his work, his value, and what he's done? I think this could be a trend in the league.
Joe, I don't. If you got Matthew Stafford and you're close to being a Super Bowl team and you think you're an elite pass rusher away, yes. The problem is every team doesn't have a quarterback like Stafford. One of the reasons they traded Goff for Stafford is Sean McVay's offense put so much on the quarterback at the line of scrimmage. Stafford obviously can handle it. He's durable. He's playing great. They're talking about he can play a couple more years. If Aaron Rodgers can play till he's 42, why couldn't Stafford? That'd be another 4 years. They've got a good line. They got good receivers. They got everything. And the best thing I saw after that trade was a meme of Morgan Freeman in the Shawshank Redemption walking out of prison. And they showed Myles Garrett. This is Myles Garrett walking out of Cleveland.
Oh,
and I'm thinking, poor old Jared Verse having to go to the Browns. And one of the things every elite pass rusher looks for, prays for, is to be on a team that has some leads late in the third quarter and the fourth quarter so they can just tee off on the quarterback, and he's going to get a lot of those.
Yeah, this is a whole new world, right, for Myles Garrett, going from, the Browns to a team that's probably was maybe the Super Bowl favorite before he got there.
I mean, it's got Aaron Donald thinking about coming out of retirement.
That's how good it is
3
right
years
now.
later.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be stunned if Donald actually does that at 35. But the thing is, he likes to post pictures of himself with his shirt off. If I look like him, I would too.
Oh, yes.
And he is 35, and he's been out now for 2 years. And I can't see him coming back in a part-time role. And that wouldn't even be fair to their starting tackles. But they have a great defensive line, and they got a really good defense. I'm happy for Garrett. He'll be a first-ballot Hall of Famer. I feel bad for Jared Verse. Maybe the Browns will get a quarterback in the next draft, and they'll use those picks. They've had some good drafts recently, but so far Andrew Berry, the GM, has rebuilt the Texans, but he hadn't been able to rebuild the Browns.
John McClain is with us. How is A.J. Brown going to work with the Patriots?
Jalen Hurts handled that situation as well as you could. I don't understand. A.J. Brown goes there. He goes to 2 Super Bowls. He's got a ring, and he's unhappy. He didn't want to be traded from Tennessee. That thing was totally botched with Treylon Burks. So he's getting reunited with Vrabel. And, the Super Bowl loser never has a good season, hardly ever. So that means if you go by recent history, the Patriots, who have to play a first-place schedule, they're going to struggle. But he's a good replacement for Stephon Diggs, who played as well as he could possibly play after suffering a torn ACL with the Texans. But Brown, I guess, he'll feel better. Maybe he'll get another contract out of it like Myles Garrett did. But I don't understand why he was such a pain in the butt for a team that is always a Super Bowl contender.
Is he the missing piece that can help them get over the hump and win the Super Bowl? Or do you think that their run last year was – a product of their good team, but a product of the schedule that they played?
Easiest schedule in 25 years. Now it's first place schedule. They said it is historically difficult. That's why I'm not picking them to make the playoffs. I think his contribution would be better for the next year, but obviously he should help Drake May. May's a terrific young quarterback, and they need to put all the weapons around him as they can. But they got a few distractions up there that are going to have to be addressed probably all season. And I can't wait till they start. That's going to be great drama with Mike Vrabel and the Patriots coming off the Super Bowl season.
Oh, absolutely. John, the news that Micah Parsons is out till mid-October, one, were you surprised that? Secondly, were you surprised that the Packers made that announcement and try to keep something quiet? I'm just curious why they felt the need to say that.
Well, did they announce it or did Parsons announce it?
Oh, good point. I don't know.
I think he said that he wouldn't be back till October. The fact is, he doesn't have a clue when he's coming back. It could be September, it could be November. But when he blew it out, it was a 10 to 12-month recovery. And because what happens in September and October is not as important, I think maybe they'll get him back refreshed at just the right time. But you guys know, when guys come back from torn ACLs, they subconsciously sometimes it takes them a while to come back fully where they were before because they don't trust it. But if they get him back, say it November 1st for the rest of the season, they should be ecstatic.
John, is LaFleur in Green Bay on the hot seat, do you think?
No, he got an extension. It took him a while because they had Carmen Policy's son is the new president, and he extended LaFleur and the GM, Brian Gutekunst. They do a great job. If something happened to Matt LaFleur, he'd have a new job by sundown.
No doubt about it. John, appreciate the time as always. We'll talk to you next week.
I look forward to it. Thank you very much as always.
Absolutely. John McClain joining us from Houston. We'll have more coming next from the Omni Nashville Hotel here on 102.5 The Game.
Hey, guys, Big Joe here. Listen, it's the time of the show we talk about mental health for guys and mental health for men. And I'm so grateful for the men who've reached out in the last 2.5 years to talk about what they're going through. And that's why we're so honored to be partnering with UnityCares.com. UnityCares.com is the one place to go if you need to talk, you're feeling down, you're feeling blue, you feel like nothing's going right for you. UnityCares.com is there for you. Their whole goal is to get you back living the absolute best life you can with caring professionals based right here in Middle Tennessee, not some far-off place. They're based right here in Middle Tennessee. UnityCares.com offers great therapy. It's private, secure, confidential, and telehealth. You don't even have to leave your house to do that. I just need you to go. If you're struggling, go there. Talk to somebody. When you go to the website at UnityCares.com, it's laid out perfectly for you. How you start, when you start, what all do they cover, How much do you pay? What different types of depression out there? Maybe I fall into this category I didn't know about. They are there for you. And again, their only goal is to get you back to the life you deserve. Here's the best part, guys. You don't have to go through any of this alone. You don't have to go through any of this alone. I cannot say that enough times how great unitycares.com is. I say every day, going to therapy changed my life. And I love hearing when guys are going to therapy. That means you care, you want to be here, and it makes me so happy. So if you're struggling, feeling down, listen, just go to the webpage. You don't have to act today. Just go there and see what they offer and make that click and do it and get the therapy signed up and improve your life today. Again, the website, unitycares.com. It's unitycares.com.
Jason Big Joe, 1025 the game. Oh, I was like, what is this you're playing?
Oh,
I was like, what in the world am I hearing? The Jolton Joe DiMaggio song.
oh yeah.
There you go.
Good job, Dr. Crane.
Joe's like looking at me like, are we back already?
Well, you're laughing over it. I'm like, what are you giggling at?
Back
We
in
got
1958.
We're sitting in this aquarium here at Kitchen Notes Omni Nashville Hotel on the corner of Korean Vets, and I guess it's 4th Avenue.
The people are out.
And there's a billion people down here. And I got to tell you, some of the outfits that some of you girls are wearing down here that, I mean,
Yeah.
it's 1,000 degrees. I mean, you're just head to toe, and I just don't understand some of these outfits. They probably look at me and say, shut up, fat boy.
You're not supposed to understand.
Yeah,
That's-
right?
that's-
I don't do that.
At the end of the day.
But
you're
just
not
the
supposed to
whole the boots, you know, with I know that's the trend thing with the girls, and that's fine, but man, I just after a long day wearing those boots for 10, 12 hours around town, I'm not sure how comfortable they are. I hope they are. But yeah, we've seen some amazing characters come by today, along with a few Waymos. Hey, Waymo, Big Waymo fan.
We love the Waymos. We love the Waymos.
Big Waymo. Big fans of those.
We love the Waymos. The Waymos, the Wegos, all of them.
All those people we absolutely love.
And they are busy here in America's Music City.
The pedal taverns have gone from like when they first started like 4 or 5. I bet there's 75 around.
But aren't they
now.
kind of like have to just be on Broadway now?
I don't think they can because Broadway's closed. But we saw a couple to come by. Well, about 10 to come by here. I don't know. If you have fun, whatever you want to do.
Is CMA Fest still like the premier Nashville? Let me show you why Nashville is cool event.
Gotta be.
I mean, we've obviously seen some others, but like I feel like the CMA Fest is kind of like, hey, this is why.
I mean, you got 100,000 people here from all over the world. This is it. What else? I don't know what else would bring people in here to do this. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
it's a pretty big deal.
I mean, we've seen Nashville show out with sporting events like the draft and the NHL All-Star Game, Stanley Cup Final.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all that.
The Super Bowl's coming.
And it'll be packed over there tonight.
WrestleMania is coming at some point.
That's right. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday will be packed at Nissan. I think Sunday night they're expecting maybe some bad weather. Who knows? But right now it's beautiful outside, and it is what it is. People in Nashville does it bother you? I'm like, I'm downtown for this. And then I'll go back to my little hut on the other side of town, and that's fine. I talked to Jill about traveling in Super Bowl, and I was like, I ain't worried about it because they're all down here. It's not going to bother us.
I feel like, too, like we have CMA Fest now, but in it later this month, Alan Jackson's final concert.
The 27th.
That's becoming – I'm sad I'm going to miss that. But it's becoming like a CMA Fest of its own.
It is. Somebody sent me a note earlier and said that NBC's picking that concert up live.
That's cool.
Which I don't like. Because that means do you have to conform to their time, like 7 to 10?
I guess.
You got so many big artists. I mean, how do you restrict George Strait to 2 songs?
I don't know.
I mean, Luke Combs, Lainey Wilson, all these people.
But they're playing Alan's songs, right? They're not playing their songs.
I think they might be playing their songs. Would you like to see George Strait come out and play 2 of his songs? Yeah. I don't want to hear George Strait sing Chattahoochee.
No, I want to hear Alan Jackson sing Chattahoochee.
Right? That's what I want to, I don't want other you have your own song, sing your song.
See, I finally got to see him a few years ago at Bridgestone Arena, and it was such a cool experience because Alan Jackson. Okay. Because you know who I was watching the concert with?
Let me guess this. Donovan McNabb.
No. I was in I forget what the Tennessee, one of the clubs, and I had a great view. And I was standing.
Club Karma?
No, yes. I was standing there with this person who loves Alan Jackson and was infatuated by the concert, and he and I were just enjoying it.
Please tell me it was Jeff Fisher.
It was Terry Crisp.
Oh, okay.
Crispy.
Yeah, nice.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
So we had a blast.
Good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Crispy loves country music.
Well, he should.
And Alan Jackson.
A lot of Canadians like country music.
Mm-hmm.
The way it should be.
Yep. So that will be the last time I guess I see Alan Jackson, but it was fun.
I mean, he's going to
I know, but he's not doing.
You get all nervous. For those that don't know, Chase took Alan took Alan Jackson's daughter to the prom in high school. So, what did y'all drive?
It was a junior.
What kind of car was it?
It was a limo.
I thought he took you. Did you go to his house?
Yeah, we had a limo.
Oh, okay. He said, "Hey, boy, keep your hands north of the border." Is that what he said? Oh. North of the border, boy. Have her home by 7. Like, well, sir,
I was 16.
It's 7:15.
17.
Yeah, well, have her home by 7. You heard me.
And behind the wheel.
I ain't gonna repeat myself, boy. I said what I said.
When did he become Boss Hawk?
I don't know, man. Oh man. Anybody else famous in your class from FRA? You say Dean Dillon's daughter?
Yeah, she won an award or was up for an award in the ACMs the other night for songwriting.
Nice.
David Lee Murphy's son graduated with me, Jesse
Murphy.
Yeah. Shout out to Jesse. I mean, yeah.
When are you gonna get David Lee Murphy on the show? You've promised that for a year now.
I mean, that's on Miss Carol.
All right, Miss Carol.
We got to get Miss Carol. We got to get Miss Carol on that. Yeah. I think we could pull that off.
Yeah. You know who's a big David Lee Murphy fan?
Kenny Chesney.
Big time.
They're best friends.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
When are we going to get Kenny Chesney on the show?
I've tried for 2 years straight. Kenny, if you're listening, I know you're rehearsing in town. Just come on for 5 minutes so I can feel better about myself after I promised everybody you would come on. We'll talk Tennessee football.
That's all we'll talk about.
And your residency in Vegas at the Sphere. That's it. That's all we'll talk about, Kenny. If you come on, we'll talk Tennessee football.
We only need 2 tickets. Three tickets.
How much you love Condredge Holloway, how he was an idol of yours growing up, and then we'll move on.
Is that why he wears 7?
Correct.
Because he has 7 on all his stuff.
That's
it.
it.
That makes sense.
Yep. And if he comes on our show, we could ask him about that. So they're rehearsing right down the road, I'm told. So they come on.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
So Dr. Crane, you should dress up as Kenny Chesney. Y'all are the same height.
I'm about to say, I think he's shorter than me. Funny enough.
Well, now he's not coming on, but that's all right though. We tried. We did it. Come on, Kenny. Just 5 minutes. We need 5 minutes from you. That's it. We're gonna feel better about ourselves.
I mean, we I think for the summer months, we should all take the task and let's try and get
on the spot
somebody like this
right now without thinking. Who's one guest you want more than anybody else right now? Who is it? Go. Don't think. Go.
Alan Jackson.
Okay. I'm Joe Namath. I'd love to have.
I was thinking non-sports
overall. Do it again.
Yeah.
Go. Who?
I can't do that.
Oh, he's nervous. Dr. Crane, who would you like to have on? Go.
Luke Combs.
Okay.
Hands down.
Good. Without thinking. Joe. For some reason, I would love to have Joe Namath on.
George Clooney.
Really?
It's a random one, but yeah.
Well, you're watching ER at night?
No, he's Batman.
He is Batman, right? Michael Keaton would be fun to have on.
Michael Keaton would be cool.
Yeah.
But
without
I can't.
thinking,
I bet I have to think. Like I can't do that. Like
I go Joe Namath, Don Johnson, Tom Selleck. That's my 3 right there.
Okay, those are good.
I interviewed Tom. Good Lord. What time is it? Way off the air yet? I interviewed Tom Selleck years ago and I worked in TV and he was great, man. It was a really cool moment for me.
You know who I thought about the other night that I would want just because of a story you've told? William Shatner.
Yeah, that'd be great. He's like 95.
I know.
He's like 95 years old. And so when our incident with him 20 years ago, he'd been 75. So it'd be very
You know who
cool.
else would be? Because I saw him at the racetrack. Joe Gibbs.
Yeah.
Joe Gibbs would be fun.
Yep. Is he 85?
85. You would talk football. I talk racing.
Yeah.
And like he tells stories.
I mean, he won 3 Super Bowls with 3 different quarterbacks.
Yep. I will tell you.
And he hated Bill Walsh, which is great.
I will tell you the week that Kyle Busch died was a terrible week for NASCAR. He did a press conference and talked to the media because Kyle drove for him for a long time. And I sat there for 30 minutes, like literally like leaned in my chair and leaned over, just listening to Coach, like with my chin on my hands, listening to Coach Gibbs. And it like didn't, I didn't feel like, yay, I'm ready to, but afterwards I was like, this guy, like, I feel better. Like this guy lost two of his sons, his 2 sons. And now, a driver that meant the world to him.
Right.
And he's just sitting there telling stories.
Good.
And
He led a huge prayer meeting breakfast at the Speedway both days, I think Saturday and Sunday. They don't make men like him a lot anymore.
When Denny's team won, if you look down in the pits, he's in the middle leading a prayer. Like the whole team.
Who's his driver now?
He's got Denny Hamlin, Ty Gibbs, Christopher Bell, who we had on, and Chase Briscoe, who we had on.
So Denny Hamlin does the Dell Senior. You own a team, but you drive for somebody else.
Yep.
It's so weird for me.
Yep. But weird. But 2311 works closely with Gibbs.
Okay.
So coming up next, we'll tell you what day it is and celebrity birthdays. It's Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. David Lee Murphy bringing us back. Chasing Big Joe 102.5 The Game here on this Thursday. Omni Nashville Hotel at Kitchen Notes. They got a lot going on this weekend with CMA Fest in town here in downtown Nashville, and obviously a fun time for our city to celebrate country music in America's Music City. So we certainly love it and embrace it as well. With that, let's get to what day is it and celebrity birthdays.
Okay, first on the list we have Audacity to Hope Day, Corpus Christi Day, Hug Your Cat Day if you have one.
Good luck with that.
International Day of Innocent Children Victims of Aggression, National Cheese Day, National Clean Beauty Day, National Cognac Day, National Moonshine Day. Shout out to the East Tennessee area.
Hey, man.
Hey, how are you?
We make it in Middle Tennessee, too.
That's true. National Safe Day is today, Old Maids Day, Shopping Cart Day, and that's all we got.
Safe Day, like an actual safe or like be safe?
No, it's Safe Day, like be safe. The picture is a gun, so I'm assuming it's to be safe in that regard.
All right, great job. Thanks. All right, time for celebrity birthdays. Get these within 2. My final, good Lord, from sitting down here at the aquarium at the Kitchen Notes at Omni. All right, Chase, you go first. How old is former Major League player Tony Pena?
71.
70.
69. You're up 1-0,
Nice.
Dr. Crane. Dr. Crane, how old is the X-Man Xavier McDaniel? Great basketball player.
62.
64.
63, that's a push.
Dang.
Chase, how old is tennis player Andrea Jaeger?
56.
50.
61. Dr. Crane, you better get this. How old is Darren Erstad?
59.
60.
52. Come on, man. Chase, how old is Scottish rugby player Duhan Vandermeer? Duhan Vandermeer.
42.
38.
Dr. Crane, you ever heard of him?
No, sir.
It's in your little rugby world.
Probably Union.
How old is he?
31.
Okay.
Dr. Crane, how old is actor from They Live, Something About Mary, Armageddon, actor Keith David?
60.
Not to be confused with David Keith.
No, not at all.
71.
70. Chase on the board, tied at 1. Chase, how old is Scott Wolf? He was in the TV show Party of 5.
54.
50.
He is 58. Dr. Crane, how old is SNL star Horatio Sands?
Let's go 49.
58.
57. Chase up 2-1. Chase, how old is actor Noah Wiley? What was he on ER?
He was I forget his doctor name.
Wasn't Dr. Green. That was Anthony Edwards.
He was the intern
Yes.
for a long time. 56.
59.
55. Chase up 3-1. Dr. Crane, how old is Angelina Jolie today?
71.
55.
51. All right, lightning round. Here we go. Chaser, how old? Oh, this computer's killing me today. Chaser, how old is actor Bruce Dern?
67.
60.
90.
Nice.
Dr. Crane, how old is singer actress Michelle Phillips from the Mamas and the Papas?
59.
82.
82 exactly. Chaser, methodical beatdown again, 5-1. Chase, how old is actor Parker Stevenson from the Hardy Boys, the TV show, not the wrestlers?
67.
66.
74. Dr. Crane, how old is singer Elle DeBarge?
68.
80.
65. Oh, Chaser, how old is singer Al B. Sure? Big hit in the 80s.
74.
77.
58. Dr. Crane, Rob Hubel, he was in a TV show called What to Expect When You're Expecting.
81.
72.
57. Chaser, how old is bass player Stefan Lassard of the Dave Matthews Band?
61.
62.
52. You guys are terrible.
Thanks.
Dr. Crane, how is actor Russell Brand, who Chase and I saw last year at a wrestling at a UFC match?
Really?
Yeah.
Russell Brand, probably, I don't know. He's got to be in his mid 60s or late 50s, right? Let's go 62.
48.
51. And Chaser Howard is the last one. Drummer Zach Faro from Paramore. They live here in Nashville. Drummer Zach Faro from Paramore.
48.
49.
36. With that, 5-1. Dr. Crane, that's pretty embarrassing today.
That's all right.
No, it's not okay.
Better
You
luck
should do
next
better.
time, right?
Tough love.
And tomorrow, Chase won't be with us. We'll be broadcasting tomorrow from our good friend, Dr. Maddie Haley veterinarian practice in Lebanon tomorrow. And it'll be Dr. Crane and myself. So maybe Dr. Crane can, I was going to say something, but not going to do that. Maybe Dr. Crane will have a competitor tomorrow that maybe you might have a slight advantage tomorrow.
There we go. DVD is coming your way next. That's going to do it for us here today from the Omni.
Hey, as we leave the show all the time, and you heard the message earlier about unitycares.com to our guys out there. You know, I talked about yesterday, we had Chris MacFarland on the show for the Preds GM. He talked about his career in life, how he just kept knocking on the door to success. And that's what I want you to do. When you're feeling down and low and you want to succeed at something, don't give up. Just don't ever give up, because you give up, that ensures one thing. That means you're not going to get to where you need to go. So don't give up in everything that you do. You are so strong and powerful. After all you've been through, you're still here. Take great value in that. Take great value that you're still here. Know how much we love you. And more importantly, more than anything else in the world, guys, please know how much God loves you.
Amen to that. Peace, love, rock and roll. DVD coming your way next here on 102.5 The Game.